And today you're just going to need a stretchy band, or this is my belt to my robe, which works perfect because it's stretchy, and we'll use that for some resistance in a little bit. So if you've got one, go ahead and put it away for now. And we are working on Connect this week. We are focusing on Connect as part of our month of Parkinson's awareness. So I would love for you to put in the comments if you are a morning person or a night owl. Let me know and we'll connect after class. So let's go ahead and get started. Scoot forward in your chair. Start with some deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. I am definitely a morning person. When my kids would be studying late at night and ask me for help, I'd say, I just can't do this. My brain doesn't focus late at night. We're all different that way. Some of us focus better in the evenings. Some of us are morning people. Let me know which kind of person you are. Nice deep breaths. Stretch and lengthen, warm up the shoulders, and march in place. Abs in, chest out, big steps, lifting the knees. Don't make any noise with your feet. Pull your abs in. Let's get our body moving and warmed up. And then alternate pulling the knees into the chest, sitting tall. So if you have a bad knee, you can reach underneath your thigh and pull that leg up, loosening up the hips and the lower back. If it doesn't hurt your knees, reach underneath the knee and pull that knee up higher. Getting more of a stretch through the legs, through the lower back and hips. Good, now you're going to pull up for the count of 3 and release on 4. Up, 2, 3, down. Up, 2, 3, down. Lift, 2, 3, down. Lift, 2, 3, down. Keep going. Up and release. Up, up. One more. Now you're going to reverse. You're going to lift for 1 and then lower, 2, 3. Lift, lower, 2, 3. Abs in, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Lift, down, 2, 3. Lift, down, 2, 3. One more each leg. Good, arms out. Open the chest, lift one leg. Let's do some seated balance. Lift your hip if you can, and then lower your hip back down. Lift the hip, lower back down. If you need to, take your hand on the chair. One more. Good. Release, sit taller. Lift the other leg up. Lift the hip. Lower it back down. Lift. Engaging your core. Your abs are in all the time. Your core consists of your abs, your hips, and your back. Good. Release, march in place. So the hips, the shoulder girdle, the abs, and the back are all part of our core. And it's important that we work our core by pulling our abs in. We're supporting our back. March in place. Good. We're going to do an aerobic sequence. So you're just going to start with your heels out. Heels out. Bicep curl with the arms. Open your fingers, close your fingers. Open, close, open, close. Getting our blood flowing, working on our endurance. We're building endurance by continuing to move. But if you get tired, stop and rest. You're here. That's half the battle. We're happy to have you. We want you to exercise, but listen to your bodies. Okay, now push and lift the knee. Press, press, press. Belly in, press, press, press. Good, keep going. Press, press, press. Good. Now you're going to step as if you're getting out of the car and back in the car. Switch. Out and in. Open, close. Arms and legs are doing the same thing. Your eyes follow your hands. Good. Now you're going to lift one leg up, cross, up, and down. Lift, cross, up, down. Arms and legs are doing the same thing. Up, cross, up, down. Up, cross, up, down. Crossing the midline. That helps work both sides of the brain. We're definitely using our brains along with our bodies. Multitasking here, and that's functional. So that means by using our brains and our bodies, it's going to help us with our everyday activities. It's going to improve our quality of life. That's our goal here. Good. One more time. Up, cross, up, down, up, cross. Good. Back to heels. Open the hands and close them. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, knees, press, out, press, 3, 4. 4 more. 3, 2, now step out and in. Out, in, out, in. Lift the knees, open the hips, out, in, open, close. 1 more. Good. Cross over, up, cross, up, down, out, cross, out, down. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Single heels for 4, 3, 2, knees, press out. Open and close, open, close, open, close. Up, cross, up, down. Up, cross, up, down, up, cross, up, down. Again. Now just 2 heels, out and in. 2 presses, out. Step out, step in, step out. Cross over, up, cross, up, down, up, cross. Single heels, out. Knees, press. Open, close, and cross over, up, cross, up, down, up, cross. Single heels, one more time, out. Knees, press. Out and in, out, in, out. Cross over, up, cross, up, down, up, cross. Good job. March it out. We're going to do that same sequence just with one leg. So we're going to do heel, knee, out, in, up, cross, up. Switch legs. Heel, knee, open, close, up, cross, up. Switch legs. Heel, knee, open, close, up, cross, up, down. Heel, knee, open, close, up, cross, up, down. Good. March it out. Let's put those 2 moves together. So we're going to do alternating legs first, and then just one leg, and then just the other leg. Ready? Let's go. Heel, knee, press, open and close, open, close, open, cross over, up, cross, up, down, up. Just the right leg, heel, knee, open, cross, left leg, up, knee, out, in, up, cross, up. Good. March it out. And I think I told you the wrong leg because I was doing the right and you were supposed to be doing the left, but that's okay. All right, let's do that whole thing one more time. Heels, knees, press, open and close, open, close, open, cross over, up, cross, up, down, up, cross. Just the one leg, down, knee, open, and cross, up, cross, switch legs, heel, knee, open, close, up, cross, up, down. Good. Now we're going to do both legs at the same time. So you're going to jump feet out, in, out, and in. Out, together, open. Heels, open. Heels, open. 4 more times. Out, open, out, open. Good. Now we're going to open, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross. 4 more. Out, cross, out, cross. 2 more. Last one. Good. Both feet together. Out, in, open, close. Out, in, open, out and cross. Out, cross, out, cross. 2 more. Out, cross, out, and together. Good. Let's put all of that together. Are you ready? Start with singles. Heel, heel, knee presses, open, out, in, out, cross over, up, cross, up, down, up. 1 leg only. Heel, knee, open, close, up, cross, switch legs. Heel, knee, open, close, up, cross. Now both heels out, out, jump out, side, forward, side. Now out and cross, out, cross, out, cross. 2 more. Out, cross, out, and cross. Good. March it out. Great job. How are you feeling? Your heart rate should be pumping. Your brain should be working. Might be an overload. Okay, legs wide. Hands on your thighs. Bring your shoulders toward your opposite knee. Look back over your back shoulder. Stretch your spine. And hands across your chest. Hinge from the hips. Pressing your feet into the floor. Press down hard with your feet. Do a little pulse here. Your ears and shoulders and hips are in alignment. So your back is flat, your belly is in, you're pressing down with those legs. Good. Sit up. Now arms forward, lean back, little pulses. Shoulders down and back, belly in, strengthening the abs in the back, the hips as well. And release. Hands by your ears. Reach to one side, little pulses. Lengthen through the rib cage. Come to the center, stretch tall, other side, little pulses. Think about reaching and lengthening through the rib cage. And center. Cross the arm over, hinge from the hips, pulse, back straight. Sit up straight, arms extend, lean back, little pulses, shoulders down, abs in. And sit up straight, hands by the ears. Reach to one side, lengthening through the waist. Center, switch sides. And center, hands across the chest. This time, hinge from the hips, circle the upper body. Make your circle as big as you can. Your feet are pressed into the floor. Good. Switch directions. And center, switch hands. This time you're going to alternate. So circle one way and then the other, like a corkscrew. Circle one way, circle the other. One more time. Good. And release. Come back to the center. Open the arms and chest. Lift one knee. We're going to do another seated balance. Rotate your knee open and then straight. Rotate from the hip. Open, close, open, close. So you're rotating from the hip, not the ankle. Good. Release. Sit up straighter. Other leg lifts. Rotate the hip open and straight. Open, straight. Good. Two more. One more. Lower your hands. Scoot a little bit back in your chair. Bring your shoulder blades to the chair. Lift both legs. Knees up. Press down with your hands. Make sure you're using your abdominals and not straining your back. Now take the knees apart, bringing the knees toward the shoulders. If you can only just lift a little bit, that's okay. Do what you can. Try to lift those knees up. Good. Release. And we're going to transition to standing now. So if you've got your walker, keep your walker in front of you. You're going to stand and sit, but when we stand, you're going to keep that walker in front of you and the chair behind you. If you're not using a walker, if you're using a cane, let's turn to the side. You can use your hands. Hips are back. Use the legs to stand up. And then sit back down slowly. This is so important to build enough strength in the legs that we can stand unassisted. That's going to help with our reducing falls by having nice, strong legs. Good. Let's step back to the center and rotate to the other side. Your legs are staggered. If you need to, take one hand on the chair, one hand to the inside. Otherwise, both hands are on your thighs. The most challenging is not using your hands at all. Listen to your body. Do what you can. Try to lower slowly and stand up slowly. So you want to be in control. You want to have balance. Building strength. And this is just something we need to practice all the time. We need to build strength. We need to work on our flexibility, our range of motion, and our balance. All of those together are going to help build a good foundation. All right, stay up. We're going to transition. If you've got your walker, stay right here with the walker in front of you and the chair behind you so you can sit as needed. If you can, we're going to walk around to the back of our chair. Go ahead and grab your band, and we're going to fold it in half. Your feet are chair width apart, knees bent. So if you need to hold on with one hand, that's okay. You can hold on. If you can, let's open our hands, wiggle your fingers, chest height, bend your knees. Just do a little pulse with the knees. So my knees are not my hips are not tilted forward. I'm sitting back as if I'm sitting in a chair. with my head and chest up. Building strength in the legs. This is a great foundation to prevent falls. So anytime your balance is off, you want to bend your knees and lower your center of gravity. So hold here, pull your shoulders down, and then pull and release. Pull and release. Use that belt, pull and release. So if you're feeling your thumbs are starting to bother you, bring your hands in and keep your shoulders down. Open your toes. That's it. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Holding here, straighten the legs and arms, stretching tall, and then sink back into the hips. Lift up, sit back down. And you can do this with one arm, just lifting the arm and sitting back down. If you can do both arms, that's great. Challenge yourself, but make sure you've got that you're safe. That's the most important thing. Good. Now bend your knees, shoulders down. We're going to twist side, center, side. So just my upper body is moving. If you want to do this sitting, you can do this sitting as well. If you're sitting or you're standing, just the upper body is moving. And if you want to stand but can only use one arm, that's okay too. And then switch arms. Or do both arms. Side, center, side. Good. Now you're going to take the band into the chest and circle out and around. Scoop. Scoop. And then reverse. Up, out, and around. Scoop. 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 Good. Now hold your belt with one hand. Come over to the side. Bend your knees. We're going to do a figure 8. Down and around, down and around. In front of the body. Figure 8, going for range of motion. Bend your knees. Your hips are squared. Eyes follow your band if you can. If not, just look straight ahead. That's okay. Good. And release. Roll the shoulders. Stand behind your chair again. Feet parallel. Lift your head and chest. Push down with your hands. Never pull back on your chair. Make sure your chair is sturdy. Lift up on the toes to balance. Hold. Press the ankles forward. Stay up, building strength in your calves. Challenging your balance. Let go of one hand if you can. Switch. And if you lose your balance, bend your knees and step wide, lowering the hips. If you can, lift both hands up. Good. Release. Lower your heels. Sink into the hips. Look at your knees. So you want your knees parallel. You don't want them rolling in or out. The knees are right over the toes and your hips are back. We're just going to hold here and do a little pulse. Lift your head and chest. Pull your belly in. And come up. Good. Stretch tall. Lengthen through your spine. Knees are slightly bent. Reach side, center, side. Exhale over. Inhale, center. And if this hurts your shoulders, lower the arms. If you can, stretch all the way up, lengthening through the waist. Good. Lower down. Let's step over to the other side of our chair. Our hips are in line with the chair. Switching hands. Figure 8. Down and around. Down and around. Good, release. Shake out your shoulders. Step back behind your chair again. Let's do another set of squats. This time we're going to combine the squat with a heel lift. So your feet are hip width apart. Sink into the hips, knees parallel. And then push down with your fingertips as you come up onto the toes. Hips back. Heel lift. Sit back. Heel lift. Good. Come up on your toes, stay up again, shoulders down and back. Zip up your pants, abs are in. Support your back. Let go of one hand. Focus. Concentrate. Switch hands. If you can, let go with both hands. Good. Release, sink into the hips. And pump your feet. Let's step over to the side. Hold your band with your arm out to the side. You're going to lift the inside leg. So if this is hard for you, just touch your toe down. That's okay. You're still working on your balance. If you can, lift that knee up. Reach to the shoulder and open. Shoulder, open. Eyes follow your arm if you can. Good. Tap your toe down, stretch over from the waist. And out. Good. Pump your feet. Hands on your hips. Other hand on the chair. Lift that leg again. You're going to bring the heel forward. Tuck the foot in and touch it back. Foot right by the knee. Heel forward. Foot to the knee. Toe back. Heel forward, bending that support leg. Toe back. Two more. Heel. Toe. Heel. Toe. Good. Shake out your legs. Take your feet apart and roll your hips in a circle. Good for the pelvis and the lower back. And then the other way. Good. Let's switch sides. Hold your band with your outside arm. Lift that knee up. Hold here. Bring your hand in and open. Abs are in. Concentrating on your balance. Good. Lower that foot. Pump your feet. Arm back out to the side. Abs in. Lift that foot right by your knee. You're going to extend the heel out. Lift it in. Toe back. Heel forward. Toe back. 3 more. Open your toes so they don't cramp. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Release. Shake out your legs. And feet apart. This time hips side to side. Swivel the hips side to side. Bend your knees. Good. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, release. Good. Let's go ahead and sit back down. You're going to take the belt, open it up, knees together. Scoot forward in your chair. Place the belt on top of your thighs, and then cross underneath your legs and bring it together. So you've got some resistance on the legs. If you don't have a belt, you can just use your hands to press. Lift your heels, press the knees open, and close. As you open, squeeze the glutes. You're going to feel your outer thighs working. Press, release. Lift the heels, keep them up. Press, release, press, release, press, release. Hold those legs open, press and squeeze. And release, good. Shake out your legs. You should have felt that in the hips. Now just stand tall, sit tall. Inhale, squeeze and grow, and then exhale, release. Squeeze and grow, release. Nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Good. Lift your heels. We're going to press the knees open again. Out and in. Press. Release. Press. Release. Keep going. Lifting the pelvic floor. So when you urinate, you stop that flow of urine by pulling the belly button into your spine. And then you're working deep in the core. For men, it's going to help you with your prostate. With women, it helps with bladder control. Lift that pelvic floor and hold it in. You're working deep in the core. And release. Good. Shake out those legs. Good. Take your belt, fold it in half. Legs apart. Bring it underneath one leg now. So holding your belt, you're going to lift the knee up and down. So you're doing a bicep curl with the arms, lifting and lowering. The elbows stay right by your sides, up and down. Use the arms to help you lift your leg. So we're using resistance pulling that leg up. So the weight of your leg is like a weight that you're using to resist. Building strength in the arms. Hold here. Hold with one hand now. Open the other arm out to the side. You're going to open the leg out to the side and center and then cross the midline if you can. Open to the side, crossing the midline. Feel that hip and outer thigh working. Your abs are working as well, and same with your arm. Working lots of muscles at the same time. One more. Good. Release. Shake out those legs. Switch sides. Place your belt under your thigh. Sit tall, elbows in. So lower your hands. The lower your hands are, the more range of motion you're going to get in the legs and the more you're going to work your arms. So lift up and down. Sit tall, knee up, heel down. Good. Hold that leg up. Same arm as leg. Other arm opens. You're going to open that knee to the side, come through the center, and then cross the midline. Open, center, cross. Open, center, cross. That's it. Good. Release. I'm sure you felt that. I know I did. Okay, good. Release. Take your belt, fold it up, and then place it between your legs, a little up from your knees. Now we're going to work our inner thighs. So sit tall, squeeze the inner thighs, lift that pelvic floor, doing a Kegel again as you squeeze, and then release. Inhale, squeeze and grow. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze and grow. Exhale and release. Squeeze and grow. Release. Squeeze and grow. Release. Squeeze and grow. Squeeze and grow. All right, good job. Now you're going to open your belt lift your foot. So you're going to put the belt underneath the ball of your foot. So make sure that you've got a good grip on your belt. And then lift your leg straight. Flex your foot hard so you're getting a good stretch in the back of your leg. And just hold here. And now you're going to point your foot, working through your ankle. Be careful that the belt doesn't come off your foot. And flex. Good. Lower your heel. Lift up straight. Walk your hands toward your foot, pressing the hips away. Hinging. Lengthen through the spine and hold. So you're pulling against the foot to get more resistance and more of a stretch in the back of that leg. And come up. Good. Release. Switch feet. Make sure you've got a good grip on the ball of your foot. Extend the leg out straight. Sit tall, lift your leg up. Pull your toes back. Stretch the back of your leg. And now point your foot. Flex. Lower the heel. Sit taller. Hinge from the hips by walking your hands closer toward your foot. Pulling the hips back, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe into your stretch. And come back up. Good. Release that foot. And now just take your hands behind your back. Pull your elbows towards each other as you open the chest and look up. So anytime you've done a forward flexion, you want to reverse that by opening the chest. Good. Release. Take one palm. Press your palms out, rounding your back. And then take your hands back behind your back, opening the chest and looking up. And other hand on top this time. Press your palms away. And hands behind your back, opening the chest. Good. Release. And now open your band up. Place it underneath both feet this time. Underneath the balls of the feet so you've got a good grip on it. You're going to lower your toes and pull up. Down and up. Work through the ankles. So I hope you've been able to connect this week. Hopefully you've connected with other people in the Power for Parkinson's organization and that you've had a good month representing Parkinson's, working on our balance, our movement, shouting. Lots of fun things all month long. Good. Release and release your feet. And release your belt. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is good for arthritis in the hands. We've got to keep our fingers moving, our bodies moving. Keep going. You're going to start feeling this in the forearms. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. And release. Now shake out your hands. And shake out the shoulders. Good. Let's cool down. It's important that we stretch and cool down properly, getting our breathing back down to normal. So take some deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Roll those shoulders backwards. Everything we do in life brings us forward. We want to reverse that. Rolling backwards. And then both shoulders together, up, back, and around. Nice deep breaths. And release. Gently take one hand over your head and pull your ear toward your shoulder, stretching the neck Tilt the chin up toward the ceiling. Ear back to the shoulder. And now turn your head and bring your chin toward your shoulder. Ear back to the shoulder. Release. Switching sides. Hand over, gently bring your ear toward your shoulder, stretching that neck. Tilt the chin up toward the ceiling. Ear to the shoulder. Chin down toward the shoulder. Ear to the shoulder. And center. Good. Chin to the chest. Roll your head like a pendulum in front of your body. If you hear popping and cracking, that's okay. That's just gas being released between the joints. It's nature's way of lubricating your joints. Good. Come back to the center. Roll the shoulders again. Now clasp your hands, one hand on top of the other, elbows down. Resist by pulling against your fingertips and then twisting side to side. Come back to the center, switch hands, cup your fingers, pull them apart, resisting, twist side, center, side. And release, wiggle your fingers again. Fist, open, fist, open. Pull your fingertips apart. Thumbs come in. And then just make a fist. Take your thumbs, circle them around. Circle the opposite way. Good. Release the arms. Reach tall with one arm. Look up. Lengthen through that waist. And release, switch. Stretch and lengthen. And release. Inhale, deep breath. Stretch and lengthen. Palms together. Breathe. Exhale, release. Palms together. Give yourselves a hand. Great job today. Thank you so much. I'm going to go through our announcements one more time and give a shout out to people who have joined us. And let me know, hopefully I can tell you if you're a night owl or an early bird. Hi to Ann Berry. Karen Smith is a night owl. Chris Brown is also a night owl. Hello, Eugene. Hi, Jay. Grace is a night owl. Seems like there's a trend there. Heidi's also a night owl, but wants to be a morning person. Maggie Moore is a night owl. Bill McGrath, hello. Circe and Deanne are morning people. Oh, finally have some morning people. And Marianne from New York. Thank you for joining us today. And I am definitely a morning person, so if you need help becoming a morning person, let me know. I can give you some tips, but we're going to go through the announcements one more time. Monday, Maggie interviewed Nina and Susan, our co-founders of Power for Parkinsons. They talked about our past, present, and the future of our organization. You can find the recording on our channel page. And we are having our Kendra Scott fundraiser today and tomorrow. So go online or go into a store. 20% of the proceeds from your purchase will go to Power for Parkinsons. The code is GiveBack-1JA0. So you'll find that code on our Facebook and Instagram posts. Get that code, copy it, paste it on when you're checking out, and 20% of the proceeds go toward our Power for Parkinsons. These make beautiful Mother's Day gifts. So Consider your mothers, consider your wives. And then finally, we want to thank you for participating. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with our daily live streams and our videos. Thank you so much. Have a great day.